Neighbors at it again with the weed whacker. That might be a chainsaw. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. If you can hear me over my neighbor's weed whacker, give this video a thumbs up. This new microphone, look at me, I'm like, this new microphone. I used to have a clip-on and I felt like that did a good job of isolating my voice from any other ambient sounds, and I don't know what this one does, so nah, whatever, we'll see. Anywho, so much to talk about, lots of new releases, so it's all over the place. I don't have a theme, I don't have a price point, it's stuff was sent to me in PR, I purchased stuff. Let's get into it, okay? A little bit about me. I'm 51 years old. I am a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a pet owner. I love makeup. I've been doing this for many, many years, and I like to give my point of view on someone who has been around the block, regardless of your budget, regardless of where the product came from. If it's worth it to you and I'm giving you some information on it, then I hope to help you with your purchasing. Okay, that is I can't just throw at you some cheap stuff or sit here and gush about expensive stuff, because we all have different reasons for buying makeup. We all have different budgets and priorities with our spending. So there, I've said enough. Let's start with the What's on My Face foundation. I went ahead and purchased the Fenty Skin Blur Stick. I thought at first like this was going to be a complete waste of time, and then I went, oh wait, everybody else seems to really love it, and it kind of looks like it would just be completely up my alley. I bought this at Ulta because I had a coupon, and I have shade 4. It's called the Eaze Drop Blur Smooth Tint Stick. You get 0.3 ounces. It is in a plastic tube. It is considered a cream formula, long wearing, light coverage, medium coverage, hydrating, and it's supposed to be a smooth texture that instantly blurs while melting into skin. And I gotta say, it is. It really is. It is a foundation stick makeup that is hydrating, not thick coverage, and I haven't really tested its wear time. Like, I haven't put it through the ringer of a rigorous day or anything strenuous. But from what I can see, it is lovely. It really is lovely. It blends so nicely, and I blended it both with my fingers on this side. I blended it with a brush on this side. There was no difference. I think that it looks good with just, if you don't want a ton of coverage. I am such a layer person. I like to layer a little bit of color corrector, a little bit of, here, and then like concealer, and then do my, I haven't been putting on a full face of foundation in like many layers, top to bottom, in a while. It doesn't feel right anymore, and so this feels good for that kind of just everywhere. It's not, yeah, and I think if you were an oily skin, if you wanted full coverage, it's not for you. That's probably not what it's intended for. But if you don't feel like you want to cover up a whole lot, it really reminds me of the Salt New York Sneaky Balm. It really has that kind of feeling of not too much coverage, very light on the skin, very, very comfortable, blends nicely, melts. It melts. So yay. Yeah, let's talk about my eyeshadow. So Alter Ego has come out with yet again another palette. This is their Mirage palette. And I finally did my homework, and it is completely a dupe to the Huda Beauty palette that's just whatever the recent one is, down to the like textures in the embossing in the actual shadows. I was like, okay, Alter Ego, you guys are really, really pushing it. It's really lovely in terms of all the choices you get. If this color story interests you, I'm wearing so many shades. I wanted to play with as many products as I could, and I think that the creams are great. I use them as liners. There's a brown and a black, and that's what these are. And then we've got some matte shades, and then we've got some shimmers. We also have, well, and I should say, because these are more of like a taupe matte, and then these are more of like your rust, burnt sienna mattes. And then of course we've got, you know, shimmers and metallics. This Scirocco color right here is, oh my goodness, it has, it's a pigment, you know, it has that like copper, it's definitely like copper shade, but it's shimmery, it's beautiful. It really is beautiful. So way to go, Alter Ego. I have a discount code. This one I think is a little bit more money. I think it's $24. It's 18 pans. I think sometimes Alter Ego has been under the $20 mark. So whether this is just a bigger palette and they've bumped up their price point, it's still a great, I feel like I will just buy this instead of something $60, you know, or more on Sephora. That's just me. We have a new BK Beauty brush set, Angie Hot and Flashy. The collection with her is celebrating its 2nd birthday. Is that right? Yeah. What? And then they came out with a special travel size edition. So this is a travel pouch, and inside are travel size brushes. So the same A506 that I love and adore in a shorter one. This travel pouch is a little different. It doesn't open all the way. Well, I guess makeup pouches don't. Why did I think that? It's not a portfolio, you know, it's not supposed to open up all the way, but the way the bag works, you know, if you thought of this as a makeup bag, it's a little different in that it's kind of a 3/4 open. It can stand up on its own. It can hold your brushes like so if you wanted to do it this way in your hotel room or dorm or whatever. And then it has the little elastic holders inside. They did a special 101 foundation brush. Angie doesn't have a brush like this, but they took the original BK Beauty 101 and they made it into the Angie collection with a shorter handle for travel. So this, I think I have 3 of these, and honestly, I will forever want more. And this is probably my 2nd favorite Angie brush, to the little kitten paw concealer. This is so beautiful for whether it's applying powder, cream, everything. The BK Beauty brushes, to me, what makes them worth it, they wash so well, they don't shed, and the brushes interchange between powder and cream in one makeup application. So sometimes that does not happen, and you are using you're using a brush dedicated to cream products because it just makes the brush change and you can't go into a powder product after you've used it in a cream. But for these, they just do well. They just are so good. I have a BK Beauty discount code if anything else on their website looks exciting to you or you wanted to go ahead and try that. And be forewarned, these sets usually sell out And also I love supporting indie brands and women-owned brands and women collaborations, and I just love that. Speaking of, that's funny because the next few things, everything I have is woman-owned. Yay! Okay, What's Up Beauty sent me their new highlighters. These look amazing. These are their Serengeti highlighters. They have the leopard embossed in the highlighter. I don't know if you can see that. This one is called Wild Acacia, and then this one is called Safari Sunset. And they have this one is more of pearl and pink, and then this one has kind of a champagne and a pink. And I haven't used any highlighter yet, so I am gonna give this a go. The packaging feels lovely. It's not maybe as heavy as some other, it's a little bit more lightweight, so it kind of looks really fancy, but it's not as heavy, which I think is good because then they're using less plastic volume. They also have a new highlighter brush, and this is a Japanese style face brush, and it is with, I believe, natural bristles, and it is with undyed goat hair, and it is handmade in Japan. First I'm gonna try it. Oh, okay, so what I can tell is it is, oh, that's lovely. Not chunky, glittery, very much a sheen. What is the sheen factor on this? Let's see here. Charlie, we've got some, this is Charlie Sheen for sure. Charlie Sheen. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Wow, oh, but that is so pretty. I think the sun is also coming around out of the clouds, like just as I did that. Bing! Yeah, that is beautiful. Whew, that is beautiful. I'm very impressed with this. Very. I don't know what this retails on its own. I will put it either on the screen or in the description box. And then, oh, you guys. Jones Road Beauty sent me their new Miracle Balm shade in Happy Hour. So I was not aware that they did a limited edition Happy Hour maybe last year, and I had never seen it. I didn't know about it, and then this was their launch of the Happy Hour in a full size as part of their permanent line of the Miracle Balms. Well, this is my first ever Miracle Balm from Jones Road Beauty, and let me give you my thoughts, okay? It is both amazing and maybe problematic all at the same time, and I'll tell you why. It was also so much fun to be on a Zoom happy hour with Bobby and a few other influencers and Jones Road team members, and I was fangirling, and I don't know if I hit a button that like did a wave or something in the Zoom, because Bobby literally in the middle of while she was talking, after I typed in something on the chat bar to kind of add, they were like, put your questions in for Bobby, and you know, and she's talking about the product, and then she goes, hi Rebecca, and I went, because we were all muted, and I'm like, and inside I'm freaking out because one, I feel like the teacher called on me, and I thought, uh-oh, why did I call attention to myself? And then the other part of me was like going, you know, there's only 20 people on here. Maybe does she know who I am? She doesn't look at my Instagram, does she? Like, come on, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I was just like, girl, I wore your lipstick on my wedding day 26 years ago. Okay. I know, it's like these people who know what Jones Road Beauty is, I'm like, but do you know who Bobby Brown was back in the day? Okay, so this Miracle Balm, I know that people love it, and I know that people don't like it. So it has, this has waxes, shea butter, essential oils. I mean, this is hydrating, it's glowy, it's dewy, it's moisturizing, it's beautiful. The Happy Hour shade is a very pinky tint of you know, just a hint of pink. This is from their highlighter collection. So there's like skin you know, where you can get kind of something more bronzer and blush, and then these are highlighters. This does have a little bit of micro glitter in it. Now, Bobby loves that, which surprised me because Bobby is so much about like natural and, you know, kind of not a done face. And yet she just thinks the glitter in here is so much fun. And so I love that, you know, like let's have fun. Now she also says don't use too much. If you feel like it's super sticky, it's probably because you're just using too much. It doesn't necessarily dry down. It looks beautiful, but I do think that the ginger root oil in here does irritate my rosacea. That might be the same with the What the foundation as well. I feel like it's stronger in the Miracle Balm. So it is something that we can't get around. So here is the swatch of what it looks like. And I gotta say, you guys, even with the micro glitter, which is just so subtle, it is so pretty. It really is pretty. And I mean, I really like what the Miracle Balms represent. I just don't know if I can. I'm gonna put it up here. I want you to see it on my skin. You know, some people put it on over makeup, under makeup. You can put it on like a prep product if you are really dry, or you want to put it on as like a barrier balm. You know, that literally, oh, this What's Up Beauty is looking beautiful. I've even put it on my lips. It looks so pretty over lipstick. Especially this shade is like the perfect, just, do you see that? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. They also came out with not too long ago, nude lip pencils. I'm wearing nude. These are so good. They have lots of shades. The idea is so that you just match your lip shade, your natural lip color. You can use, her pencils are intended to be used all over the face. This one, yeah, this one's nude that I'm wearing. And then this one, I think the other one I love is Nudeist, which I think is a little more brown. So nude has a bit of a pink, and then Nudeist has a bit of a brown, more brown kind of, yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's gorgeous, but it's also like, I don't know, you know? When I put it on that day, on that Zoom call, and I was just like piling on the product, I thought it looked gorgeous. I thought this just builds, this just looks lovely against any, it doesn't, like, if you have wrinkles and you have fine lines, this isn't necessarily going to emphasize them. It's not like settling, it just kind of gives a radiant healthiness around the lines and wrinkles, you know? We don't need to be afraid to shine just because we're getting older. Ooh, I should put that on a shirt. But it's just, yeah, the idea is to look healthy, not perfect. Oh, let me just show you this from Hard Candy. I think what's ironic about this is the Wednesday Netflix show is not going to be renewed. I think they're having talent / creativity differences, and it's just become, and with the strike, you know, but I loved that show last year. It's the spooky with that hint of vintage, you know, it's just, there's like a whimsy to it. Anyway, shut up, I'm talking forever. Hard Candy, it's on their website. They have a Wednesday collab, and it's from the series, and I love it. Look at this, look at this. Could that be a cooler poster? Okay, what they've done is they have their eyeshadows. I'll show you this one. They have the eyeshadow palettes that you can buy to create more fantasy looks. They have the press-on nails. Oops, I ripped it. Vampires. So you have press-on red nails. And then they even have, I love this. This is a little makeup remover pad, which is the hand. I love it. They have liquid liners. And then they have 2 lip shades to help with any kind of costume looks you're doing, fantasy looks. Tormenta, which is kind of a black, and then this one is a little Viper, and that's a red. What I think is the beauty of having a line like Hard Candy come out with just kind of a seasonal Halloween fun palettes and things like that is you get to not spend a ton of money, but if you're looking for the perfect black, or maybe something like a red eyeshadow or a black lipstick, you can find it and it's gonna look good and you don't have to spend a ton of money. So I think that's great. I wanted to point out the Pacifica, they have a new line, their Future Youth line. It's powered by a flora peptide ingredient, so it's plant and flower power for a youthful glow, and it has oat and flower milk, and they have a cleanser. This is a kind of, it's called a foaming gel cleanser. It almost looks a little milky. They have a eye serum. Let me see, where is it here? Okay, yeah, Future Youth Time Shift Eye Serum with the Flora Peptides. Then they also have a face serum, similar, see? And I love the ampule. It comes in gorgeous, all glass packaging. And then it has a SPF 50 daily hydrating moisturizer. Let me just give you a quick take on these. They have a slight natural fragrance to them, nothing heavy. Pacifica uses natural ingredients as a fragrance. This is a chemical sunblock. It has a gorgeous, I want to show it to you. It has a gorgeous finish, so it would make a lovely makeup base. And if you are looking for something like this, it has just a scent, just a hint of a scent. And it's kind of a green, it's kind of fresh. It's not, like I said, it's not, you know, powdery or anything like that. And it has a little bit of a glow. I don't know if you can see that, but very hydrating, very glowy, looks beautiful. SPF 50. This cleanser is beautiful, has a light scent. It foams, but it's very hydrating. I think my favorite product out of here is the eye serum. This eye serum is so good. Doesn't have any fragrance in it. Thank you. They know. Like, if we're gonna have things smell nice, that's fine, but let's not do it around the eye area. They know. So the eye serum is a not a cream, not a lotion. It is very serum-like, very, very silky, lightweight, and I feel like it kind of does this plumping, lifting action when I put it on before makeup, and it just looks beautiful. The face serum is also beautiful and slight scent, but yeah. Remember, fragrance isn't bad. It's just, and that actually has a just, yeah, hint, tiny hint. Fragrance isn't bad. Some people love it. Some people want their products to have a certain scent or have a, you know, there's a psychology around it. But I also know that some people avoid anything with fragrance, and that's why I let you know if it has fragrance or not. Okay, well, that is everything. I will list it all in the description box. I will try to make chapters. I will try to use the YouTube shopping feature too. I'm just trying to make this as easy on you as I possibly can. If I have discount codes or affiliate links, I will indicate that in the description box so that I am compliant with regulations and know that I might receive a commission. And let me know what's new out there that you're excited about. Let me know what you want to see in more detail, whether it was the Mirage palette or the Fenty stick or something, in either a future video or maybe like Instagram reel or something. Something. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.